a lot of POCs not really go into production because, quite frankly, they're not really worth the money that they have to pay to do that because there's no value there. And so there's a little bit of a dichotomy that organizations need to look at processes where they can drive value. At the same time, they're concerned about risk, but how do you mitigate some of that? And so I think from my perspective, and there was just recently a warning letter that was actually generated by FDA around the use of AI, the inappropriate use of AI, and it was because they were taking everything that AI did at face value, right? There was no double check. There was no human in the loop to review that, and I think there's a balance where I think the AI can be very, very effective and very good at things like structuring data, organizing data, going out and acquiring the data and pulling that data back in. So you don't have to have a person go out into your enterprise systems and look at your training record, your quality specifications, or whatever the operational context that it was in, or maybe even patient records for that matter. We can bring that data together. We can develop it and present it in a format that simply allows for a quality person to go through those and go through their checks one by one by one. But we're structuring the data, we're standardizing the approach, we're creating a bit of a audit-ready, if you will, kind of reporting that allows for a much more productive scenario. So within the life science context, for example, we've been having a lot of conversations, a lot of discussions around and analysis around the